crafting journey here, that journey chick on Instagram. Welcome to another episode of Crafting and Crime Daily. Please do not forget to hit the like button because today he's going to be taking out the trash for tomorrow's garbage pickup.
Oh no!
Yes, because I don't want to do it. So please consider subscribing and don't forget the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode of Crafting and Crime Daily. How am I doing today? Well, much better. Drugs are great. Yeah, my psychiatrist prescribed a different drug because he didn't want me to get addicted to the good stuff. So, first of all, yes, it worked. I took it yesterday morning after I got to work and went down and picked it up from the pharmacy. I took it, and then I ended up with this monster headache. And I had to go through the rest of the day with a headache. Luckily, the headache is better than the anxiety. So the anxiety went away, the headache did not. And my boss comes in with a balloon, a happy birthday balloon. Remember, my birthday was back on December 29th. Yesterday was January 24th. So a month later, she walks in my office with a birthday balloon tied around a little champagne bottle about this big full of jelly beans. She's like, oh, you know, I'm late with birthdays. I just looked at her. I'm like, thank you. Okay. So it's still in the office. Oh, God. You know, too little, too late. Sorry. Yeah. So I just avoided everyone yesterday. Luckily, there is a girl at work that I really do like. I enjoy her company. And she happened to be there yesterday. Now, I didn't go into any details with her. I don't talk about this stuff with anybody but you guys, the world, but none of them listen to my channel, so it's okay. But she wanted to go for a walk, so I said, yeah, let's go for a walk. Okay, fine. We talked about, you know, having to work this extra stuff, and she's not thrilled either. She's got a little baby at home, a 1-year-old. So yesterday, when I came home from work, I had this 3-section tray in the mail from Bella Art de Nicole. It says, Ticket to Ride Paris on one side of it, which was, I understand that's very difficult for them to do, and I really appreciate that they did that for us. It's got this gorgeous butterfly on the lid. Unfortunately, my lid doesn't fit as good as I would like for it to fit. It just kind of, you don't even need to slide it because it's just so loose. You could just set it there like that. But what I've done is I have the 3 bottles that the drills came from lined up so I don't forget what's in here. And I'm going to try to do this little confetti section here from here. Yeah, while we chit-chat, we'll see how that's going to work out. Anyway, very nice. Thank you, Bella Art de Nicole, for putting our logo on your tray. That was really sweet of you. Okay. Now, I also placed an order with our other tray sponsor yesterday. I ordered the little pen that looks kind of like, she kept referring to it as it looked like a golf putter. I want that for my sister. I ordered it in green. I ordered a no-roll pen because I got to give that a try. In the butterfly one, in pink, of course, for me. And I ordered, what else? Oh, some of those little cross-stitch bobbins. I gotta try the bobbins. Yes. So, yes, and guys, don't forget that she has put up for sale the where is it? I got it right here. The listing that she said she was going to put up that she created just for this event. This beautiful 3 colors of purple, white, and blue for winter. Yeah. So if any of you that are out there in Banff, Canada, or up in the snow somewhere, you really appreciate these trays. Yeah, so these are available on her site for $29.99. And so she's got some other stuff there that's really nice. So check out her site. She has used the code THANKS30. She's our sponsor of the week. And I think, I'm not positive, but Bella Art Day Nicole may still have some of these available. I'm not sure. You'll have to check with her shop. I know she's sold out of them a few times. She may have gotten some more filament in to make some more. I don't know, but they're in gold. How cool is that? Yeah. 2 tray makers, 2 very different trays, different inventories. I just love that they're both participating. Okay. I usually get my journal out right now, but I'm kind of embarrassed because, all right, no, I'll get it out. I'll get it out. I haven't decorated it. Last weekend, you know, was such a tough weekend for me. I did not decorate this week. So we're just going to go with an undecorated week. But I did, you know, that pen that was sent to me by that monthly subscription that I get for journaling. And the name is flying out of my head right now. But the pen that I got that I said I really liked, I ordered a set of them. These are the pens right here, and they're in different colors. It's called a journaling set. I got it on Amazon. And then they have regular pens. And I thought, this is great for the journal. Or what I call a planner, or mine is more like a memory keeper because I don't do a lot in advance. I should. So now I'm just trying to get this open here. Look at these beautiful colors. Okay, we're going to use pink. Yeah, take the tip off. Okay, so let's go to January. And I really do need to do some recording in here, like days that are important. Okay, so 21st, bad day. PTO, I took the day off, called my psychiatrist. And so I really missed this because of the time zone, missed the wedding. Oh boy. I'm a piece of work, aren't I? All right. And then Sunday we had on our tray maker, which was Wilson 3D Designs. Wilson, not Wilson's, Wilson 3D Designs on Etsy. And like I said, you get 30% off. But the shipping, oh my God. I'm like, that just took my 30% away. Now I gotta pay shipping. God, what are we gonna do about shipping, guys? Ugh, it's terrible. I know. All right, so new week. Thursday, I have a psych appointment. I love this pen. 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let's just, say that. Meow, hello, what's going on? Come on. Come see mommy. Why are we meowing? He's bored. He has a window in the kitchen that he likes for it to be open, and I can't open it because it's freezing outside. We're expecting snow today. So today, in this day in history, we're going to talk about the Winter Olympics. And in what national day is it? It is National Florida Day. That good old sunshine state of Florida. Yep. Got a lot of peeps down there in Florida. Okay. I gotta pay the cable bill before they shut off my internet. Yep. All right, so that's the journal. That's the pens. I really do like these pens. especially these that have this tiny, I hope it's the same ones, I didn't even look. Yeah, that felt tip at the end that I was writing with. I wrote with that thing for like a week and it just did wonderful. So yeah, we'll save those for journaling, which means I need another pen for this work here. So let's just chit chat for a minute about crafting and crime daily. Yes, Houston, we have a problem. Law and crime has been pulled off of YouTube. Sort of. All right, here's the deal. Now, if you want to, the live has been pulled off. Dan Abrams, who owns Law and Crime, has set up the Law and Crime Network in an agreement with YouTube TV. Now, YouTube TV is another TV provider that's competing with Cox and all the other TV providers. It has 85 plus channels, and I am not advertising it. No, I'm just telling you what I found in my research. 85 plus channels, 50 something dollars a month, $56, $57 a month. But then, like if you want Law and Crime Network, you have to pay $1 a month or $1.99 a month or something ridiculous. Anyway, to get the real channels that you really want. So if you want to watch a trial live, you have to go now to Law and Crime Network on YouTube TV and watch it. But what they're doing is they're recording separate, they're breaking down the segments of each testimony, and then they'll put them up on their YouTube channel later on in the evening. Now, that's what they did yesterday. I don't know if that holds true for today or if it was just a fluke yesterday that they weren't live on YouTube, but I suspect they are not going to go live on YouTube anymore. You'll get a recording later on in the day of what happened during the live. But if you want to see it live and you want to participate in the chat that goes along with it, you need to go to YouTube TV, which I am not going to do. Now, you can watch some of these things. You can watch segments of a trial on Court TV. Sometimes they'll cover the whole thing. Sometimes they'll just throw you segments. To finish out this trial, I think Court TV is covering it. The reason I don't like Court TV is because it's all commentated. And one of the commentators is so obnoxious. Just really obnoxious. So that's why I don't like Court TV. But there are a lot of other providers. There are several YouTubers now that are jumping in. They've ordered the TV. They apparently do not have jobs. They have ordered the YouTube TV, and they're covering the live trial by doing what I do, basically, showing it, sharing their screen and showing the live trial. And then they have their own chat going, like I do when there's a verdict, and they're commentating it. And there's one couple that have close to 400,000 subscribers. Now they've probably been doing it all along, and I'm just now finding them because I'm looking for people who are covering live trials. But I found one fellow who had just started. He had like 135 subscribers. I didn't care for him, so he's a prior defense attorney, and apparently doesn't have a job, or he doesn't have much to do. I don't know. So he's covering the live trial. But I'm going to work this out. A lot of time, I enjoyed watching the live trial during the day while I was working. But, it doesn't have to be that way. I should probably be working. So it just means I will have to sit at night and craft, which a lot of times I did. Just to catch up, I would sit at night and craft and watch what I had missed during the day. So you're still going to get the trial from me, but I'm not going to pay for YouTube TV. No, not going to do it. Now, if I wasn't locked into a contract with the cable company, it might be something I would consider. Dropping cable and going with YouTube TV. That's what they want you to do, because it has your local networks. It has a lot of sports networks. It's a movie, you can add on the movie, just like regular cable, So that's all I have to say about that. But so what happened in the Theodore Edgecombe trial yesterday? Well, the prosecution rested their case, but they put on one more witness. They put on a lay witness. A couple witnesses, and all. Basically, they needed to wrap things up. Like, so, we know that after this guy Edgecombe fled the scene, he was not to be found. He fled. He went to Kentucky. He hid the bike in his basement, an apartment basement that was apparently communal basement, and he hid the bike towards the back. And they got tips, because they were showing this film, and the bicycle was quite unique. Apparently, they were showing this film on the news, and so they were getting tips. So they had an idea who this guy was, and they got an address. They kept going there, and he wasn't there. Well, he gets stopped in Kentucky 4 or 5 months later. He gets stopped by a state trooper, and he gives a false name. Now, the trooper says, other than the false name, yes, he was completely cooperative. But once the trooper started going through his vehicle, he found his identification and found out, yes, he's Theodore Edgecombe, and he was wanted. For a few things, not just this murder. Bail jumping. Apparently, at the time he was committed this crime, the shooting, he was out on bail for a domestic violence charge, so he should not have been carrying a weapon. So there was a couple of charges related to that. So they bring him back to the state where the murder was committed, and now he's facing trial for the murder. And he did, right before this trial started, he pled guilty to the bail jumping and the other charge. But they can still be mentioned in this trial, and they were. So then they, I don't know if he was brought back. I don't know if that cop realized who he was. Now I'm trying to think. Yeah. So anyway, they go to his apartment. Theodore Edgecombe shows them where the bicycle is, and it's in the basement. And this other guy that lives in that apartment, he testified that he would leave that bicycle out, in the open all the time. Everybody knew that was his bicycle, and it would be very unusual for this to be where they found it, in the back of this storage area. So I thought that was interesting testimony. They found some guns in his house. None of them were the murder weapon. The murder weapon was never recovered. We don't know what he did with it. I suspect after he fled on the bicycle, he ditched that weapon somewhere. Maybe tossed it. Who knows? Somebody is the proud recipient of a 9mm gun, or it's in the bottom of a body of water somewhere, and they'll never find it. So the prosecution rests. The defense starts their case, and they put on this woman who also witnessed the shooting, and she stopped. She was with her husband and her kids, and she stopped. She has her husband make a U-turn because she saw it. She says, no, I think they're in trouble. We need to go back. So they made a U-turn. She goes back. She gets out of her car. She testifies that the woman, which is, Mrs. Clearman, is on the phone, and she's hysterical. And she's like, did you call 911? And she's like, no, I can't call 911. And she thought, well, of course you can't. You're on the phone. So she said, I'll call 911. But she did, in cross-examination, they pointed out that, she was very upset. Yes, she was very upset. So, but afterwards, while they're waiting for everyone to get there, she thought it was very odd that this Evangeline Clearman was going through her husband's pockets. Now, she had already taken out the wallet. She did that immediately. Like right after the shooting, she runs up, she takes that wallet, goes back to her van. So this is the second time someone sees her going through her husband's pocket. She didn't go through the back pockets because that's where she had already found the wallet in the back pocket. She was trying to go through his front pockets. I suspect she was trying to get to that knife. But she thought it was very odd. Like, why is she going through her husband's pockets? He's laying there dying. You know, she's on the phone with 911 and they're telling her to try to resuscitate him. Well, first of all, the man's got a huge hole in his head. There is no resuscitating this man. But, so, you know, no one's trying to resuscitate him. Despite the fact that the dispatcher is saying, I think you guys should start CPR. So instead of starting CPR, the wife is going through her husband's pockets. So she thought that was really odd. So that was one defense witness. Now, today, they planned to put on Theodore Edgecombe is supposed to take the stand. Now, he can say whatever he wants. He, you know, that the guy threw a punch or, you know, whatever he's going to say. But, you know, how credible is the jury going to find this guy? Are they going to believe that this was one continuous event, you know, starting with, you know, him swerving his bicycle in front of this car, whether it was accidental or not? That starts this chain of events where he ends up punching the guy. He's going to claim the guy was throwing racial slurs at him, which I understand in the media the family of Clearman finds very, very offensive. That he was not a guy that would do this. He was not a bigot. He was an immigration attorney. He found it, you know, he loved getting to know other cultures, and so anyway, that's what they're saying. Like, okay, darn instead of drat. Yes, that kind of like me, wholesome. But so it just remains to be seen if they can view it as one continuous event, and then, you know, it continues. You know, he punches him in the face, and then Clearman thinks he's got to get out to defend himself and go and confront this guy. There's no doubt that there was some confrontation there. Then they call another witness who was working at this pizzeria across the street. He was out having a cigarette, and he sees this all go down. And when he sees Clearman get out of the vehicle, he says he was walking, you know, pretty briskly. Wasn't running, but, you know, brisk walk towards Edgecombe. But, you know, he really could not. He could see his arm. You know, one of them put his arm out with, and he said, "It must have been a gun because I heard a pop." But he couldn't see. He was too far away. He was across the intersection at this pizza place. So I don't know where that's going to go. I'm diamond painting. Diamond painting. Yep. Diamond painting. So today, I will not get to watch it live. Well, it'll be on Court TV. It's probably on right now, so I'll get to watch it live. God, am I doing... See, I'm already doing the wrong drills. You know, this is so annoying. This is not the right drill. See, the F's are here. I was doing this one here. Oh, drat. All right, I think it was just that one. Oh, my goodness. See, this, I can't use this 3-section tray. It's too confusing. I've got 3 different color browns here. And apparently no tweezers. No, there's tweezers here. Where else did I put them? Oh, back down here. See, that's this color. Now I got to pull them off. Yeah, I don't think this tray is going to work for me, unfortunately. It's maybe if I'm paying attention and not talking about crafting and crime. But yeah, you have to kind of pay attention to what you're doing here and not be laying drills down in the wrong place. Wrong color. Where else did I lay them down? Wrong color. All right, is this is the right color? Let's make sure this is the right color. Yeah. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Not that it's going to make a huge difference, but it will. It's my painting. Okay, where else did I put that? I think that was it, because there was a long row of them here, and I'm pretty sure I got that row correct. I hope. Let's just make sure, because the correct one is right next to it. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'll look afterwards. If it looks really different, I'll have to check it out. I think I did do the wrong one. Yeah, just a few though, not many. They're so close in color. This 938 and 3371. Oh, dang it. Maybe with the light pad off, I can tell the difference. I don't know. Oh, that irks me. That really irks me. Yes, I can see right here. Right here, starting right here, I used the wrong color right there. So we're just going to slide those to the other side. Man. Okay. Crisis averted. At least I figured it out before I got too far. Man. Okay, we're just going to move those to the other side. All right, so today we're going to watch Theodore Edgecombe. The judge, he pretty much behaved himself yesterday. Still a little on the grumpy side, but not as grumpy as the day before. And the defense counsel's paralegal was back in the courtroom. So apparently whatever had upset the judge so much, they worked it out. Yeah, but clearly he is not a fan of Facebook. Don't mention Facebook. Don't mention Facebook to this judge. So he told the jury, he brought them in at 4:30. He said, I'm letting you go early because he likes to keep them there until 5 o'clock. And he says, he promised them he would try to get the case to them today. Now, again, because I'm not allowed to cover these things live, if the verdict is live on Court TV, I will try to bring that to you, because I suspect this, very similar to the Chandler case where I was at work and could not bring you the verdict, it's going to be quick. I don't think the jury is going to take too much time coming to a conclusion on this one. You know, Clearman was an unarmed man, you know, and yeah, I don't know. Or maybe there'll be quite a bit of debate going on between the sides. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a gun side and a knife side and a fist side and I don't know. You know, maybe they'll debate whether this was self-defense or not. Unfortunately, you know, they brought in witnesses, and I think they're going to bring on another one. They brought in one witness that actually enhanced the film and did some zooming so you could get closer to where they were, but you still could not make out what they were doing. You know, once he gets out of that vehicle and he gets up to where Edgecombe is, you just cannot see what's going on. Hello, kitty. Let me cover the drills. Put the cover on, Rebecca. Okay, just passing through. Okay, we have a spam call. All right, we're not taking that. Now, I already had one this morning. Are you guys getting these on your phone? Like, you've won a contest and you've got 35 minutes to claim your prize, or we're going to give it to somebody else, or you've got a refund, and if you don't, I get those like dozens a day now. You've won a lottery from the USPS, and you've won all this money. No, I haven't. There's all messages I'm getting on my phone, like dozens of them. Seriously, like, here, let me read you. Like, I don't know if you guys get, is there a way to get rid of them? Like, stopping them from coming in? Oh my God, it's so annoying. final reminder, your iPad Pro 64GB will be passed on to another lucky customer next Monday. Oh, okay. We've tried reaching you regarding your free gift from Walgreens. Oh boy. We're going to give it to another customer. Another one, yeah. Final notice, your $968.77 refund payment remains unclaimed. Fill out the form to receive your payment immediately. How many people are falling for this stuff? Oh my gosh. Congrats. You are this month's lucky TV winner. Reveal your prize here. No, we're not going to reveal the prize. Vehicle Registration Agency. We've been sending emails with regards to your overpayment. Confirm email here so we can proceed. Oh, I paid them too much money. What? What? Oh my goodness. Here it is. USPS lottery winner. We are happy to announce that you came first in our giveaway. Don't wait up. Claim your prize now. Like dozens of them. This is crazy. All right, if there's some secret iPhone way to get rid of this nonsense, because I don't win things, okay? I give away things, but I don't win them. Anyway. All right, so I will get you the lowdown on the Edgecombe testimony and a verdict if there is one. I'll bring that to you later on today. It's Tuesday. I got nothing to do tonight. Last night I was crocheting. I'm still doing the poncho, and it's getting big. It's getting big. I'm into the second skein. I want to put at least 3 skeins into it, maybe more. I like a big poncho. I do. Yeah. I still had that headache, so I went to bed. My plan was to do some cross stitch. Because I took that Long Dog sampler, I was going to do it through the Goodreader, and I thought, I just need this thing printed out. And I figured these pens that I bought, these nice little felt tip pens, would be great to mark off the little squares as I go, because it's too confusing to me to like pull up there is a way to mark them off on Goodreader, but I don't want to take the time to figure it out. I just want to mark it off and move on. So I wanted to work on that. And then I bought this Caterpillar cross stitch pattern. It's a stitch along, cross stitch along, and I want to get started on that because there'll be another part of it released next month. So I want to get going on it. Yeah. I don't know if it's next month or next week. I think it's next month. I don't know. Anyway, so this day in history. What happened this day in history? Let's find out. I'm gonna butcher this name. Chamonix in the Swiss, in the French Alps. So if any of you guys are on the Ticket to Ride, like me, you're in Paris, we're gonna head over to the French Alps. We're gonna take a little excursion to the French Alps to watch the Winter Games, because I'm sure there's a lot of people training over there for the Winter Olympics that are getting ready to start, like very soon. So when they had this event in Chamonix in the French Alps, the first one, they called it what do they call it? International Winter Sports Week, which was the name of it for the next couple of years. But when they finally decided to combine it with the figure skating, because they had added figure skating. Oh, this is 1924. So in 1908, they had made figure skating part of the Summer Olympics, but they didn't hold it during the Summer Olympics. They would hold it several months later. So after the IOC decided to combine this Winter Games with this figure skating and call it the Winter Olympics, they retroactively went back and made Chamonix in the French Alps the first location of the first Olympics. So when it actually occurred, it wasn't known as the Olympics, but later on became known as the site of the first Winter Olympics. Does that make any sense? So, interestingly enough, way back then, during all those Winter Olympics, the only women involved in the Winter Olympics were figure skaters. There was nobody that did any of the other stuff. Skiing hadn't really caught on yet. It was mostly like speed skating, hockey, that kind of thing. But skiing became real big, and now we have the snowboarding. I was watching that on TV the other day with Jean, just as I was passing through the living room. I didn't like sit down, and yeah, I'm too busy. So, but man, they were like going up in the air and doing these twisty turtly things and landing on. Oh, I'm like, oh my god, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Shaun White, he's going to make his final Olympic debut. Debut. It's not a debut. His final. He's going to do his final Olympics. He's going again, one more time, and he does like the half pipe. You know, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That's pretty cool. And he's dating Nina Dobrev. Do you know who that is? She's the vampire from the Vampire Diaries. You know, a little Nina. You know, she was in Vampire Diaries until until they put her in a coffin for an indefinite amount of time. Yeah, yeah, she got coffined at the end. I think she quit the show for the last 1 or 2 seasons, but she's dating Shaun White. How cool is that? Yeah. Anyway. I went way off course there, really far afield, didn't I? So I hope you enjoyed this morning's show, and drop me a line. I'm going to release an unboxing that I did a few weeks ago, and I finally got around to doing the editing on it. Please continue to enjoy the Ticket to Ride event. There should be another challenge released, maybe today. Get your thinking brains on, and let's do this thing, right? Okay. I love you all. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.